Even for Elon Musk, the tweet early this morning landed like a bombshell. Twitter deal temporarily on hold pending details supporting calculation that spam fake accounts do indeed represent less than 5% of users. Twitter has reported fake accounts make up fewer than 5% of users, though it could be higher. Then, a few hours later, Musk tweeted again, still committed to acquisition. The competing tweets had Wall Street scratching its head, noting Elon's fondness for marijuana.
Was he high when he did the deal, or was he high when he tweeted that?
It was just last month that Musk agreed to buy Twitter for $54.20 a share. But the stock has since dropped to under $42 a share, suggesting he's paying $9 billion too much for a social media platform he uses heavily. This week, Musk said he would lift the ban on former President Trump, but also suggested there are many loose ends to wrap up.
There's still a lot of things that need to get done before this deal concludes.
It appears the attention that Elon Musk ordered showed up, and it's a little too expensive for him at the particular moment. He's getting some cold feet, it seems, with his purchase of Twitter after conservatives praise him for the move. This $44 billion Twitter deal looks like it's a little shakier, and it's based off of this 5% bot number that they're discussing between the CEO currently and also Elon Musk. So he tweeted this on Friday, I believe. Twitter deal temporarily on hold, pending details supporting calculation that spam and fake accounts do indeed represent less than 5% of users. So he's questioning whether or not that number is right, and I don't know either. But this is definitely something that's going to plant a couple of negative seeds in this entire situation. So here's where some of the suspicion comes in, as you may have heard a little bit there. So Elon Musk had that acquisition of Twitter, and it took another surprising turn last Friday when he tweeted that deal that it's on hold. Okay, so the timing was puzzling, as Musk's tweet cited a Reuters report about on a Twitter filing that was 10 days old at the time, which didn't contain any new information about fake accounts. He's a little bit back on that part. So also several analysts agree that Musk could be trying to push for a lower price, maybe something there. And some suggest that his fake accounts tweet could be a pretext to him abandoning that deal altogether. So from Yahoo News, unless Twitter grossly misreported data, which would be a serious security fraud, this might be a way to either negotiate a lower price or walk away. A corporate governance expert told the Financial Times this. Also, Musk insisted in a follow-up tweet on Friday that he was, quote, still committed, as you saw. But his current offer rests in part on a $12.5 billion loan against his Tesla stock. That's gonna be a problem, as that's also floundering. And I wonder if that's somewhat connected to all this press he's trying to get, where he's getting praised by conservatives, but not realizing that people aren't really enjoying him as much as he thought. I want to get your first few thoughts on his cold feet before we get to more details of what he's up to here, Was.
It's just funny. It's great actually, because if I did a decent amount of reading about this, because I'm addicted to Twitter, so it's like this obviously would directly concern me. He got it for cheap. Everybody agreed that at that price it was pretty cheap. That there were a few things that he could do to make it more profitable, and that's why it would be worth buying. However, he would have to tie up a bunch of his own wealth and borrow a whole lot of money to do it against his stock in Tesla, which is his baby, right? So basically, like, he couldn't mess this up. Like, he would lose his shirt if he basically tanked Twitter in the process of his elaborate troll job. I think he's just getting cold feet. Like, that's what it boils down to. Like, people, like the financial analysts that are on his team are like, no, we can buy it. We can get the funds together to buy it, but it's going to leverage you a whole lot. And if Tesla even takes a little bit of dip in stock price, it's gonna be scary for you and your shareholders. And it's like this started as a troll and then it became too real. And that's why he's just like, I don't wanna do this. And then lastly, the funniest thing is like a dude who 100% has bot followers and has employed bots talking about, yeah, I don't know if I wanna go through with the deal. It's a lot of bots, it's just, chef's kiss.
It's a problem, and there's the other part about this. It's a little too expensive. We always talk about how billionaires and ultra billionaires are like, what do you need for all this money when you keep stacking and stacking and all you do is stack more of it? You literally can't spend it all. He's like, I can try, and this is my way of getting more attention. I think he let his emotions get in the way of his normal business thought process, or maybe he never had good business thought process in the first place, and other people are now advising him, hey, this is stupid. How much attention is this worth? Is it worth billions and billions of dollars and potentially tanking your stock in your other company? We'll see.